Alright, JP data download has dropped, which means that we have information for the LR EZA tech cell, which I'm super excited to go through. And of course, the Super 17's EZA, and we'll have the details of how to beat him as well. So before we jump into it, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on. We're closing in on the 100,000 subscriber milestone, so I appreciate you guys' support. Let's get into it. So let's talk about EZA Physical Android 17, since his information was actually released yesterday. So he's an Android's leader for 3 key, HP attack defense was 170%, Super Physical type leader as well for 3 key and 120%. Passive skill, attack and defense 120% at the start of the turn. Gain an additional attack plus 120% when launching a super attack. Gain additional defense plus 17% for each attack received, up to 50%. All allies key 3 and defense support for 60% as well. That actually didn't change it at all. He reduces damage received for himself by 17%. And you can gain an additional 40% damage reduction and give all allies an additional defense for 17% if HP is 77% or less. Super attack is raised defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage and greatly lowers attack and defense. Seen a lot of information about him being not as tanky if you're not underneath the 77% HP for the damage reduction, which is quite unfortunate. I don't know how much damage he is doing, but I don't think he's much of a damage dealer to begin with. At least he got some little things, so he can contribute to the enemy's HP. The raised defense really means that he's like a second, third slot. You know, most people are going to use him in the third slot anyway, but he's not like an invincible unit unless, I guess, you're under 77% HP, which is kind of sucks because sometimes, you know, you get into that turn and you're like 78% HP and he becomes kind of just there as a defense support. But still, 60% defense is awesome. I wish that gained up just a little bit at the very least. I probably won't be using him anytime soon, however. So now let's look at the EZA for the first form cell. He is a free-to-play unit. On screen right now, I'll put on the units that you need in order to beat his EZA area. So hopefully you guys have them farmed up 100%ed as well and EZA'd. So his leader skill is Artificial Life Form for 4 key and 130% stat boost, which is an amazing amount of percentage for the category. Hopefully we have like a broken friend leader in the future that we can abuse this category. Super attack, both 12 key and 18 key now raise attack and defense for the 1 turn. And I think the second ability stays the same. The lowering attack and defense may have been changed, because this is only lowering attack and defense. This might be greatly lowering attack and defense now, which is just as good. Especially when, like, some bosses, you can definitely lower attack and defense still to this day. And I do love the raise attack and defense for the turn. Hopefully, he gets, like, inbuilt additionals or something so that you can, you know, keep stacking that. Right now, I can see that max additional build is definitely the way to go at this moment. Now, this passive skill is kind of mistranslated, but I'll try to get it right as much as possible here. So you get 60% attack and defense up and 2 key. If there is 1 enemy, attack and defense was 60% up. When you use a super attack, you get 2 key as well, up to 6. I think this, when the 1 enemy is, that's the only thing you're getting, which is the 60% attack and defense. So I don't mind that. It's better than versing 2 enemies, so that is a big dub. And he's still getting the key as well. He gets an additional defense plus 20% up to 60%. And then you also get an additional 60% attack when your key is 18 key or more. This is just a little bit mistranslated here because obviously you can't get your key to 60. Now, I don't know if that is a part of the defense up by 20% or if it's a part of the every time you do a super attack. I think it is, which means that you definitely want to build up his defense as fast as possible. You get an additional attack that has a medium chance of doing a super attack, so that's great. And if the enemy is lowered attack or defense lowered, you always do a critical like he used to. So I think it's a really decent upgrade. I don't know what his stats are because obviously he went from being a flat boost unit to a percentage-based unit, but there's like a lot of defense when you're getting versing 1 enemy. I think this is calculated separately as well. And then versing 1 enemy gets 60% defense. Don't know if the 60% at the start of the turn is too low. He does have like 16,000 defense though, which is pretty good. And I do like that he raises attack and defense. He's not a first slot unit, but he was never meant to be a first slot unit to begin with. So I might actually take this. Make sure you subscribe because when I do test him out, I'll have my final verdicts on that. Obviously, he keeps everything the same and he's releasing tomorrow 24 hours from this video's release. So I'll be live on twitch.tv/JPhanta if you want to check me out over there farming this guy's EZA, as well as Android 17's EZA. So the last thing we need to talk about is the category weakness for Super 17's EZA, which is Universe Survival Saga. Pretty much, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku collapse all of this, surely. If you just drop enough HP, boom, done. I think it's going to be pretty easy, not going to lie. Unless he's doing a lot of damage, which, as Android 17, usually doesn't do that much damage in just anything. He's more of a tank. So I think this guy's going to be tanky, but not strong, is my guess. You can use any single typing except for AGL and Int. So luckily for me, there's not many in Universe Survival Saga that are in that typing. So that's great. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. If you did, remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts on the 2 brand new cards in the comment section down below. Until the next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace out.